It's June 15th, 2024. Okay. Today again. And it got better with the last video. Because if you think of what they're doing, that agent is the target. You think. I grew up near, right outside Buffalo, 70s. They burned down businesses. They didn't give the mafia protection money back then. They burned down businesses. I had a favorite ice cream stand. It had homemade ice cream. You walk in, you could smell it. The ice cream was phenomenal. They burned down my ice cream stand. Trumps as a logo. But they burned down restaurants, grocery stores, businesses. I grew up outside Buffalo. And everybody said, the mafia, they don't pay them protection money. They burn down their businesses. They burned down my ice cream stand. There was no reason to burn down my ice cream stand. It took them forever to rebuild it. Okay. Getting more serious. What they did too was shell games. It's what they called shell games. If they're gonna rob the bank, they would have people mess with businesses within like 2 or 3 miles from it, then one the other way. And they would do vandalism, play with people's cars, basically deployed. Then something a little bit further. And once they got used to going to those areas, they'd have them all act up one day and then rob the bank. There'd be no one there to respond. It's shocking. They were really after the bank. The other people, they were just using as pawns. Keep them so occupied of the other chaos, not realizing the bank's going to get hit. Get the idea? Where they said they were using me as a pawn. Got all these people harassing me, and the whole time they're telling you they photoshopped all their lies, made everything up on me, drugged me and told me to say it, drugged me and told me to say all kinds of stuff in front of me, admitted to all the different things that they photoshopped and laughed in my face how they framed me, and I was a drug cartel, and I had all the signs of being drugged, being raped. And they even told them that they never talked to me, they only used drugs on me. And laughed at me how they framed me. Okay? Then they tried to frame Judge Stephen up there. Then the retired Judge P, and then Ludick. So they had the feds looking at the judges. Then they tried to blame the Portage County sheriffs. So the feds are looking at the sheriffs. Okay? The whole time, they're telling everybody they know that agent told on me. They tell people by January or March of 19 he's a paid-off dirty agent. Okay? They tell everybody he's so corrupt he'll try to steal my money by January of 19. They tell everybody how dirty he is. Okay? So now we got the police looking at that agent. The whole time, they're swirling around. Everybody's investigating everybody else. Okay? They're getting on with, like they told Dave March, 1st of 15 and 19 is nothing but a real life case of how to get away with murder. They're killing people. Okay? So they March 20th, 24th, they left in Walmart, they made up Pete, they made up everything on her to get away with this. And they're laughing again, like they already did in 18. Okay? But who are they still blaming? The agent over my case. So who's the real target to get arrested? The agent over my case. And all the parts, they have laughed at how they framed the judges up there, they framed the sheriffs. But who they keep saying is dirty? The agent over my case. See what it means. So who was the target to get arrested? When they walked into that office, it was a drug cartel. Who were they after to get arrested? Him. June 7th, 23, Walmart 62, Katie's sister Jody, Lighthouse Tabernacle, and the cartel FBI agent John fell for the stun tapes before. Oh, come on now. That FBI agent fell for that. It was only a stunt. Henry drug beat rape was only a stunt to a cartel. You mean John actually fell for it? You mean that FBI agent John actually fell for it? Oh, come on now. You're kidding. It was only a stunt. Is that what's going on? FBI agent John fell for the stunt on tapes before? Ha 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 ha. Is that why they got away with it? And mock him again. July 9th, 23. In Trinity Gospel, 10:11 in the morning. The FBI won't dare fix this after what one of their agents did. They dared. And nothing. So I was just talking to my brother on the phone. I said, do you remember in the factory where they called Dave Rocky? He started laughing. He said, yeah. I said he was dumb as a box of rocks. Did he fall for anything? Go along with anything because he thought it was funny. He was dumb as a box of rocks. So they called him Rocky for 15 years because he was stupid. What do they think of you, Agent John? They think you're stupid and they think you're a coward. You won't fix it. September 23, they were talking how they made fun of FBI for falling for this up in Akron. June 30th, 23, they said they went to the party and they were live at the party, how they made fools out of everyone for helping out. Repeatedly mocking people since they were 18, confessing how they framed me. They even admitted framing me March 24th, 22, 130. Police have documented that I'm framed by the drug cartel. Photoshopping and washing, photoshopped all their lies, and where I had bruises all over me, throwing up, heart racing, almost passing out, a severe personal infection. They were drugging me up and telling me to say stuff with roofies, so I'd be sleepwalking and beating, raping me. So I go to the doctor, I don't know what's wrong. Did you fall? No. I don't know where all these marks came from. My head's killing. I've been throwing up. I know the well water's dirty. My personal area is so infected. Is it that? And they're treating all the signs of being drugged, being raped. And because I never seen or talked to anybody, nobody thought of rapist. Okay? The whole time, when they walked in there, he was the one they were framing for being part of it. They admitted they paid him off. Huh? All through the case. And that he stole my money that he's embezzling from victims. He's helping the cartel. Then they had people, Will took me out today, had him take out small children. He's a child molester. That he took the caseless money, took out strippers, took out all kinds of women. And that he's aiding and abetting the serial killers and child molesters. Who are they framing, Agent John? Think about it. Step back and think of who was the real target. You, the shell game. You were the target the whole time. January 13th, 23, about 5, 6 in the evening. I had dinner with my one friend. He said, I work in a factory and I raise horses professionally. This is 2 hours away from Lawrence. He said, on the racetrack, I know somebody who knows somebody who deals drugs. I went to him. This is what the higher drug dealers are telling people, that I didn't know that agent over my case was in debt to those drug dealers. And he let all this happen because he owed them money. And they were so angry at him that, what was the threat? That they were either going to kill him, or if they left him alive, he'd regret it the rest of his life. And I'm like, whoa, I don't believe in violence. He needs to go to jail for this. I don't believe in violence. They're like, no, no, it's not me, it's them. And I said, I do it again. I don't believe in violence. He needs to go to jail. But I don't believe in violence. And he's like, it's not me. He's going on and on and on. I'm like, I don't believe in violence. And it's just, oh my God. And he's like, it's not me. And I don't want you to think I said it, because I didn't. I'm repeating what they told me. And then he mentioned something about they're threatening to call an enforcer that puts people back in their lives. Well, I did an FBI report. I told the police. And I know the police were already reported. Okay, that he was in danger. I'm not him, and I wouldn't let him get hurt. Now, who are they setting up for somebody to harm? Start using your senses. It's a show game. Have everybody mock me, entertain them. Frame those judges. Then frame the sheriffs. Huh? And the whole time they keep saying it's the Agent John over the case. It's him doing it. He's dirty. That idiot stealing her money. They were trying to get you listed a child molester that you like taking children out. Will made it out to me today. Will took me out today. Took all kinds of little kids out by herself. Took strippers. I about died laughing when some of the cartel guys showed up and said, no one's to say a word, that ass stole their money to buy male prostitutes. I had my client with me. That makes you icky. I don't have anything wrong with you being gay. You have a gay relationship, fine. But if you're gay, you have to buy a male prostitute because you're that desperate. You're icky. Seen how much they were talking about him? Get it? Who were they after to get arrested? Him. Stole the money out the first day. Who was up there that they thought that they could walk in your office and cry that it offended them, that 6 months after a traffic accident I had nothing to do with, and the minister, to cover up his son's adultery, said, oh, she was faking through the last 4 years, had nothing to do with him. 6 months later, as if they'd be offended, they were lying their asses off. Stupidest scam. And then another, I heard it was Katie, lying Katie, and they were saying I was mean to her and I didn't talk to her. People tell me stuff. Okay? Someone was mean to me, saying I was mean to him, and another person called me a faker, and they wait 15 years to kill me. That's a long, slow anger. And that's stupid anger, and that's just, it's like you said, it's insanity. Making up that crazy shit. Like they said in Walmart, that agent let all this happen because somebody said something mean about her and then said she was mean to someone else, and he let all this happen. See how stupid and insane it sounds? Dumb as a box of rocks. That's what they think of you, and they think you're a coward. And the whole time, you were the target. For either the cartel to take care of you, or now, I'm going to have a real long talk. Agent John, you need to listen to me. You need to hide your family. I told the feds to hide you a year ago. These people dismember people. These are serial killers. Hide your family. I'm not joking. They've been after you, and they think you're stupid. And they think you're a coward. Dumb as a box of rocks. That you'll fall for anything. Go along with anything because you think it's funny. They think you're dead. And that's something that they can make a public fool out of. And when they make a public fool out of you, they have no use for you anymore. And like I said, you only live long enough for your usefulness to be over. And they were already threatening your life. I'm not you. I won't let you get hurt. I definitely won't let you get hurt. These people dismember people. My one friend, his sister is a sitting judge in Ohio. He already told me these people are going to get a lot of trouble for saying they were in my home. Nobody can be in my home. Outside that protected by case of statements. Police could never use those statements. He even said that I hope one of the dirty cops didn't take the showers in the other room home for personal enjoyment. They can't do anything with it. And the drug confessions. Because of rape to brace. He said my sister is sitting judge in Ohio. They're going to have a lot of trouble for saying they were in your home before. Nobody can. Can't be hired to. And you can't take pictures of people naked. You go to jail a long time. While we were talking, he said my sister put a lot of the drug cartel in jail a long time. He said she's not allowed to go walk around the courthouse. She's not allowed to be at home by herself. She's not. She has. He said I'm starting to notice people around me. I'm sure people are protecting me. If they're not, whatever officers listening to me, start following. The big cartel's watching. God. He said, did you know the U.S. Marshals are here? I said, yeah, I knew they were here. They were talking up in Hartwell about the U.S. Marshals. One guy said, who do they think that we are? Or they did not, or didn't they realize who we are? Like another guy analyzed, she doesn't realize who exactly is around her. I've seen some of the people from the FBI, marshals, sheriffs, it's drug time. I was in a screen place today. Some guy was taking my picture. You know how you look at your phone and it's down. When you take a video or picture, they hold it up. He had it up. I tried to move behind this one guy I was talking to. And he kept doing it. And I said, that guy when he walked off, I said, he was taking a picture of me. I said, I had some lady out in the lines like a month ago do that. I said, the police are having us take pictures of her for him. Honey, stop being so fucking stupid. It's not the police. It's a cartel. The police watch me and they have videos of me. My car's parked. They watch me drive. They watch me in my apartment. Protected home custody for an FBI informant. They would never ask you to take a picture because you could alter it. You're working for the fucking cartel. I went to go use the bathroom. Some people walk in and found out somebody was down here taking a picture. That's where a month ago in Walmart 62, some idiots were calling me names. Showed up in Target, a whole bunch of big men showed up. We heard those idiots yelling crazy crap at her again. We all showed up. who do you think? Where Dave said, you got men, you have men in mind. Officer Mark or John, you need to go have a talk with FBI agent John and make him realize the shell game. It's old school New York stuff. I was talking to my father about it. I said, remember in New York when they did this? It's old school. They're gonna rob the bank. They start messing with like the pizza place 2 miles away and another place 2 or 3 miles away. Vandalizing cars, this, that. And then they go even further out. And they get used to the police going down there, and then one day they have trouble everywhere. It's like, my God, they're all acting up. And what do? They rob the bank. There's no one to respond. They set them off. It's a shell game. So where they're laughing at you, and they already told you how they framed me, and they laughed at everybody and laughed at me that they did it. Okay? Then they try to frame Judge Stephen, Judge Ludick, a retired Judge Pete, and then they laughed how they made all that up. And then they try to frame the sheriffs for being part of it. And they have everybody investigating each other. And the whole time, they keep going back to the agent over my case that it's him. And he's dirty, he's embezzling. Then all those other crimes where he's taking out strippers, he's taking out little kids by himself. Called it making it up to them. Spending whole days by themselves with them. There's some kind of child molester like in kids. He's embezzling for strippers and prostitutes and mining and dining women. Huh? And he stole it on the first day. Who are they after? John. They were after you the whole time. And like they told Dave, March the 1st, 15th, 6 to 10 at night, I'm sitting on the back porch, they call it. What's going on? It's nothing but a real life case of how to get away with murder. Protect yourself and your family. I'm not joking. Yeah, like my one friend said, me and my wife, we're not co-parents. My 16-year-old cannot go to a football game unless we're there. She can't go to parties. Can't go out with their friends. My sister's a judge, and she put a lot of those human traffickers in jail. Huh? We're not any... I said, you can let them hate you all that you want. I said, remember the stranger danger? I said, they work in families. People with little kids, who you think you could run to? And they're going to be the ones ready to grab you. They work in families. And I was going through everything. Not everything for a lot. I said, you protect them. He said, well, my sister gives us warnings when there's more activity and stuff. I'll tell you what, they're still here. And I'll tell you what, the guy I had ice cream with, I've wondered about him. There's a lot of things wrong just sitting even eating ice cream. Acts like he's gay. And then he acts like a religious nut. And then I look at him. I had an eyelet tan shirt on. Where it has like a little clip in the front and then like a little like eyelet hole. Well, seatbelt pulled it and you just see my strap right here. He's like, oh, fix that right away for us, Lindsay. And looked away. What man looks away? It's just a strap. People run around and I had a tank top on and a underneath the shirt. There's nothing to see. Just strap. Fixed it real quick, then I looked back. I'm telling you, there was something like I was telling my brother, and he's like, "You stay away from her." I said, "I didn't know." Jean Vervuso, Stark County social worker, was treating Danny after Strange pushed him to suicide. She said these men that harm women, they make them stay covered up. They're either gay, denying their lust for other men, and they abuse women. He said, or the womenizers, they can't help themselves, and they have to go out with all these women, and they abuse the women they can't have. Or they're child molesters, and they take it out on women. And she said, that minister has one of the three, if not all three. Well, I started laughing. She's like, "Karen, it's not funny. They did studies in jail on these women that these women hurt in jail. The men that are in jail, they're one, if not the three. And that minister making everybody stay covered up, and then having you harmed. You know, where he assaulted me in my face and ran me to the back door, and then took Danny and pushed him to suicide. He said he's one of the three, if not all three. And it's a proven fact. Otherwise, those men would find it repulsive hurting women. And it's a proven study. See, if a social worker knows that, an agent would know that. See, that's where that guy acted that weird. And he already seemed a little bit too funny and geeky. And just talking to him anyways. And just polite meetings of ice cream or dinner. Nothing romantic, you know what I mean? And then I'm thinking, because you act gay, you're not part of the cartel, right? Are you part of the call setup? I told my brother about him. He's like, "You stay away from me, it was dangerous." He said, someone complaining because the strap was showing. There's something really wrong. I said, "I know, and it made me sick." Then that guy taking a picture of me. See, at first I just thought he was geeky as hell and nerdy as hell. I almost felt bad for him, just needing a friend. But when he pulled that, it made my stomach hurt. Reminded me of what Georgine said. Men that have to keep women covered up. No man's gonna look away from a bra strap with a tank top strap. There's nothing to see, and it was on my shoulder. It was like right here. And the tank top was up to here. And then I showed over it. Just because you see a strap, you don't look away. There's something wrong with you. There's nothing to see. See what I mean? Apostolics would act that way. He swears and they don't. But I don't know. I'm gonna bring it up with him. We're just friends anyways, just polite ice cream, one polite dinner. So no romance. I got out of there, it started making me physically ill. Remembering what Georgine Vervusos told me. Men that have to keep women covered up. They're either gay or yes, women. Denying their lust for other men and take it out on women. They harm them. So that's what my brother said too. So that's what Georgine said. That or the womenizers, and they have to have all these women, the women they can't have, they harm. Or they're child molesters, and they hurt women. No, he doesn't seem to have violent tendencies. But I don't know him. I've only had ice cream a few times since I haven't talked to him one dinner. And it was all polite stuff. Almost like he just needed a cry. That was too weird. But I'll tell you what. These people taking pictures of me, you're taking them for the cartel. You know, I went for an interview at the Hoover Company. Old Hoover Company, there was an insurance place in there. Drug cartel was outside. Other people. And I went to go look, I was going to go to classes to be an insurance agent. Health insurance agent. Okay. We had to go through classes. And I went to go on break, and someone said, that's just back when people looked at me like a hero. There's a guy here, I'm not sure, almost died to save her family. And he said he wants him to bet an FBI informant. What made me sick? I went to the bathroom and doubled up. It used to make me vomit. I had so much hurt in me. I would just get sick. And I had little kids would smile. There's Karen, we're here to help watch her. Make sure she's safe, and there she is. She's the one that almost died to save her family. Teenagers. Karen can go shopping with us. Adults showing up. Apostles can go somewhere else. Karen can hang out with us today. We know the cartel's killing other people. We're not having her. She almost died to save her family. People looked at me like a hero. I had all kinds of men want to come up and meet me, and a lot of them did. They left me. You know, like the crazy person that runs into a burning building and saves people. And people want to go up and shake their hand. Almost died to save me. I had domestic violence shelters wanted me this week. Other people talking how amazing. Even some of the officers that watch her. She's amazing. She got us all this information on these people. And she has no training, and she's living through all this. She's amazing. You can't insult me in front of the police that watch me. Like my one friend that worked at the prosecutor's office, you have a lot of great favor with a lot of officers. A lot of great. Almost died to save my family. FBI informant. I lived through a concentration camp where they got evidence on all these people that were arrested. And Dave was threatening to kill my whole family. For realize killing. I'll kill everything you ever loved about. Realize I'll kill it. But not for my dead body. If you want me, you can have me. You won't get my children and my grandchildren. So I started teaching, confessing to all kinds of crimes. And other witnesses and stuff. I had an officer laugh. She's funny. She's amazing. She's actually really funny, and we're still here. She's going around taping her own witnesses, and we're still here. She's actually funny. And we're still here. It's funny, instead of everything in 18. Everybody knows that. I don't know who these people think they're full of. But if you talk to Officer Mark or John, go back to the case. Remember in 19, they said there would be an extortion plan before they tried to kill me again. Remember how they laid it out, how they do it. Remember. Have a long talk with that Agent John. Have a long talk with him and make him realize he was the target the whole time. Because who's the only person they haven't cleared? him. Like they set up an actor. It is what's going on. They screamed it up in Akron. Said idiot stealing the money. That he's embezzling income cases. Who are they really framing, John? Who are they really after? You. And I mean about family protection.